Hello everyone, it's Stu here from Time Sausage's gaming channel, and it's another Ascendant Challenge, March the 17th, 2020, and this one is in the Spine of Keres. I think it's Keres, not Ceres, and it's called the Shattered Ruins. Now there's 2 corrupted eggs to get in this little blighter, and there's also a set of law bones. So let's get atop our throbbing machine, and we'll speed off and get there as quick as we can. Just follow my route. It's Season of the Worthy, been going for a week, and it's getting off to an interesting, if maybe a tad slow start, but I am enjoying it, particularly the new Seraph Tower event, of which I've done a video of if you're confused about this and that, so take a look. Oh, and by the way, if you do like my videos and you enjoy my mumblings, then give me a subscribe, because that would be very, very grand. Anyway, going on to this particular Ascendant Challenge, and what we've got here is an Ascendant jumpy, uppy, downy kind of thing, so make sure you've got your mobility on, and you've got your jump set to something that can traverse longer gaps and higher distances, so triple jump would be really handy if you're a hunter and things like that. I believe I'm doing this with my Titan, so I'm using Lion Rampant, or Ramparts, it's actually Lion Rampant, isn't it, to get the extra distance. And of course, if you're a Warlock, make sure you haven't got Blink on, otherwise you won't have a blinking clue where your blinking well are. So keep in mind the mobility and the jumping for this. You do also get shot by lots of gits as well, so make sure you've got a reasonably long range weapon on. Now then, at this point I recommend you drop your Tincture of Queen's Foil, because as you can see we're jumping on some new Ascendant platforms that appear and cut off a bit of the journey for us, which is quite nice. And if you do find yourself running low on the bottled juice, then I've got a video here that'll tell you where you can go and buy some of the stuff, so you don't have to wait for RNGesus to drop it in your lap. Right, okay, we're getting closer now to where the portal actually is. We've jumped onto these floating platforms, and there you'll see the floating platform portal-y affair just flying off in the distance. So make sure you're tooled up as I suggested, with mobility and maybe a scout or a sniper or something in mind. And here we go. So we're jumping our way along these particular platforms until we get into the central area, and then that's where we're going to be going up. Now, do things loom out of the gloom? Oh, that's a good name for a song, Loom Out of the Gloom. So watch your footings, otherwise you'll have to start the whole bloody thing again. I mean, the whole thing completely resets if you die, so, you know, don't die before you open the chest. Now, you can see the old taken mines here, so you do get these and they go off occasionally, which can be a bit of a hindrance during your jumping, but it is much better to have these mines than the taken blasters, you know, those ones that are puddles of Ascendant sort of power that blast you off like a shooty-outy thing. So yeah, if you do find these tricky, you may find that if you do die, you reset with the mines, which are a little bit easier. Okay, we're going up here onto this grassy central platform and still continuously making our way up and around in a counterclockwise fashion. There are different routes up as well if you want to take the risk of the jumps, but of course this is the way that just naturally unfolds for me. Now then, as we come up into the middle part of this particular challenge, we're going to start seeing a couple of statues, and these are going to be good reference points for us to shoot our eggs and our lore. You can see those balls there, and the swiney goblin type affairs that are shooting us from afar, which is why I recommended you either have a sniper rifle or a scout rifle to take them out, because it's very irritating. Just wait for myself to recharge here and take that swine out in the background there. Lovely. Now then, as we're going to jump across onto the second platform here, you can see we've got balls. Now then, there's one on the left there and one on the right. This is the one on the right that we want to be going for, and that's where the law bones are going to be. So you jump on this orb and pick up your law bones that'll be on that wrist. There, that's where they usually are. I'm afraid I've picked them up because I've done it before. But anyway, walk then out onto the globy ball thing and turn around, and there you will see your first corrupted egg. So take that spine out with your wish ender if you're getting your curse breaker title. Hope that's going well for you. And then we'll continue our way up. Now then, this is slightly more precarious as we're going. The route isn't as clear, so jump onto this marbly one, take a left onto this other marbly one, and then you can jump up onto the statue's head, and then you'll start to see Thrall piling you. Don't wait for them to get to you, just jump up to the centre of the donut, and you're there. Okay, and this is where, of course, you're going to see the phalanx that you need to kill. So So a crowd control weapon is very, very handy here. Either something like a graviton lance, which splits into void pulses to kill people, or of course I've got my Risk Runner, which I think is the best crowd control weapon in the game by far. I don't know if you've noticed as well, but I'm getting dawning stuff drop in this run. That's because this is the last time I ran the Ascendant Challenge, and we've been so busy with the new seasons and all that kind of stuff that I'm using footage that I did in December. But of course that doesn't matter, because it's always the bloody same, isn't it? Yes. Although I think I will run a new one this week to get some fresh footage. Anyway, here we go with killing the Thrall, and the Phalanx himself is a bit of a swine, and they're always a little bit tougher than you'd imagine them to be, so I wouldn't be too cocky about them, because he does use that particular anchor special there that can hold you in place. So remember, you can shoot the source of that anchor to destroy it and stop it holding you down at any one time. And there he is! Hooray! Let's kill him. Watch out for his portable Taken Blaster Pooper Shooter, but it shouldn't take too long for you to kill him because, you know, he's a swine. Oh, there he is, he's dead. Isn't that good? And I told you, look, there's another dawning thing as well. Ha! There we go. Fantastic. Job done. So what we need to do now is look for the last egg, which is up here on this platform. It's looking straight into the ceiling above the portal. That tiny, intense white dot you can see, that is your last egg. And there we go. That's an egg done, a portal done, chicken eaten, and, well, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I've got some other videos here that you might find interesting and you might want to have a little bit of a look at. In the meantime, I hope you're all enjoying Season of the Worthy. Thanks for watching, Guardians. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Time Sausages Gaming Channel.